What if the world is conspiring for you, in your best interests at all times? What could be the worst thing that happens from having that seemingly rather radical belief? What if everywhere you go and everyone you meet desires the best for you? What if the world is working and looking for your best interest? What could be the worst thing that happens from having that mentality and holding that belief within your heart? I know it may seem very, well, as I said, radical. It may seem as very delusional, or it may appear as unrealistic. What could possibly come out of holding such seemingly rather radical belief? Well, there is a lot of things that can come out of that belief, as holding such belief changes you so deeply that not even your worst seeming appearing enemies or people that may appear to be against you can't even shift your determination, as not even any appearing external, appearances and external activities can shake you. Even if you may be afraid or have some sort of insecurity, holding that belief reminds you and serves as a compass to stand your ground and remind you that there is something greater at play, that there is lessons and things to reflect about yourself, about what you went through, what you are going through, and where you want to be, and who you see yourself as in your mind's eye, as successful, as protected, standing your ground in the midst of anything that may appear, and I say appear very consciously because appearances are often deceiving. Appearances may appear to be something, but beyond the veil and through all the dimensions, there is a web of events, a web of energy, emotion, energy in motion, thoughts and ideas that are invisible and so may not appear in the present, but if you have it in your mind, they exist somewhere. So just having that idea in your mind is already a reality. And all you have to do is simply move closer and closer to it with your emotions, with the feeling that you are where you want to become, where you want to be, that you are secure, that you are successful, that you are loved, that you are loving, that you are honest and truthful to who you are, to who you want to become. And so you are honest to those around you, and by default you influence yourself and others to become greater, to become more aware of who you are, and motivate others to recognize who they truly are, who they truly want to become. And so, what could possibly be so wrong to think that the universe, the world, people, spirits are and will be working and are working in your best interest? So to know that you are working in your best interest, to move through the world trusting and knowing that you are protected, that you are interesting to be around, that you leave the world better than it was before you came here. So to make it better, to trust and to know that not even in the face of death you can be shaken by the external appearances of what may seem to be by the brain. Right? Because when you observe, when you look at things, your eyes are looking at things, your ears are listening, your touch is feeling, but you still know deep within your heart that there is something greater and at play than just the appearance of what it is, of what it looks to be. And we know that the eyes, everything that we can sense with our physical senses is processed through the brain, and then it is sent to the mind to be interpreted. So the brain is the vehicle, and not just the brain, all your organs, your biggest organ of all, your skin, your touch, can be easily deceived if you do not hold that deep core belief that every little experience that you have experienced, that you are and that you will, have something much greater and are something much greater at play than just what it seems to be. And that is where true faith comes into play. Faith that God, faith that all possibilities are at play in your life. So to not forget your purpose in the midst of appearances, in the midst of the chaos that may appear to be chaos. What if you hold that radical belief in self-acceptance, the desire to make the world even better, cause a great impact just by existing, just by passing through, just by communicating and talking with someone, just by showing up and being who you truly are, okay, who you want to become, and make the best out of it. As living based on the appearances and the senses may cause a lot of suffering for no reason. And this is not to avoid suffering. We suffer, or there is pain, but that doesn't exclude pleasure. That does not exclude any other beautiful thing that we experience. As to live, to experience, is to not deny yourself or to not run away from any emotion, but to have the compass of what you truly believe in your mind's eye at all times, in your heart at all times. So what if believing and knowing deep within you that the world is working in your best interests, in your benefits? What if adapting that core belief brings real and true radical acceptance of your life, as that is when you truly start to live. That is truly when you start to feel the grass. That is truly when you feel your breath, feel life. It is to realize that even, again, in the face of death, in the appearance of death, your spirit, your passion, your belief in yourself is not shaken and is expanded forward. That is truly when you can change minds. That is truly when you can inspire others to love themselves, to be who they truly are, and to also believe and know that the world is working in their favor. And so I make this video to remind myself, you, the viewer, that the knowing that every little experience, every little moment has a deeper and profound connection to your evolution. And if you see it, if you truly observe it and reflect it, digest it, you can touch a little bit deeper and extract like no one else, because your experience is unique to you, the deep meaning and the deep connection that you yourself have with the world and the universe. And that's when you truly can change the world. When you change yourself, and when you truly believe in yourself and your ability to have courage in the face of fear, to be alive in the face of death. So I wish this was interesting. Let me know what you think. And I will see you all very soon. Make sure to check out my work in the link tree in the description. And I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.